let me get to. All right. I don't know if I think I did push this last time. So let me just confirm. Oh, I didn't. I thought I did. So there you go. All right. So now, like I did say, so let's look at this thing again. So this is all right. The main repository for all PHP package, all PHP packages that is being managed by Composer. All right. So each time you see any package, so first thing to look after is to come to, you know, the package. All right. The package is what's it called? Homepage to see a lot of requirements, or you can come down directly to GitHub to see a lot of requirements about the package. All right. But in this case, you can get additional information. All right. Like of course version number, and of course how to get the latest version or the previous version. Okay, now this is the package homepage. Okay, so you have whatever it is, whatever description the package has. This is how to install a package in a composer. So in this case, I'll just copy this thing now, and of course I should paste it in our terminal, and we should get our whatever it is. Okay, you can see downloading. Now it's done downloading. So we have our package, just composer registration should change. It has changed, now should has changed. So I'll just, to be on the safe side, just to be on the safe side. Okay. Now let me show you something. Let me look at this. Something should change. You can see require. Now this. So this application now has a dependency now. This is the dependency. And this is the version of the dependency. All right. So normally that is how to install either a library or whatever, a package that is being managed by Composer, all right, a PHP library or um, package that is being managed by PHP Composer, all right. It's as simple as any other thing. So it's as simple as every other thing. Like I say, so on depth, this is what is being required of this guy, of this package here. So you can see whatever this is, you can see whatever this is, you can see whatever this is. And of course, you can see this is the dependencies for this, okay, but this is for development. This is the dependencies for this. All right, so for development, it requires this guy, it requires this guy, and also this requires this guy, and requires this guy. I don't know if we should talk about testing. Probably we may like to look at testing. So of course, you can see how many build numbers they've been able to go right from when they started with 1.0, 1.0, and then of course came to dev master at 1.x, and we have 1.1, 1.12 until 1.17. All right. Ademada, ask a question.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. I'm not exactly sure what dependencies are. Hello? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Go on.
I'm saying I'm not, you said these are dependencies. I'm not exactly sure. Can you just briefly explain to me what dependencies are? Hello?
Were you there in the previous class?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so I'll still explain again. So dependencies are basically other packages or other requirements that you depend on. Okay, now look at a dependency like PHP. If you have to write a PHP code, you do depend on what? A PHP compiler. Do you understand? Ademola, do you understand? Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
I think it's probably talking.
Okay. All right. So basically, now this is what happens. A dependency are those requirements that you either need during development or during actual development that probably in most cases that your solution relies on. All right. Dependency is anything that your solution relies on, both on development or on production. All right. So if I'm going to, for example, write a session manage, like I did say, we are going to write a session manage application, and of course, I do not have a session manager already being written, and I do what? I get somebody, I get somebody's solution that manages package. Now, if I am using it, it means that my application now depend on this person's solution. Do you understand? So dependencies are just simple solutions that your own solution rely or depends on. So of course, I did mention here. I hope that might have been clear. So I did mention here that in PHP, of course, development requires different type of things. In actual production, it requires different type of things. But then in most cases, the requirement that's going to overshadow everything is this. All right. So the overall requirement is this guy, PHP version 5 to 6 till 7.0, and of course on development. So you require these things. You require PHP CS fixer, and of course, this application, I mean itself, all right, depends on this. Not really your own solution. Your own solution can depends on some other things else, but you have to make sure that whatever this is depending on does not conflict with whatever you are going to be depending on. All right. So it's just like look at it like I'm trying to become the VC, all right, of a university, or probably I'm trying to be the headmaster of a primary school, all right. And in most cases, I have who I pay allegiance to. Okay. So if I have to, be able to win that position, I have to make sure that even the person that's contesting, in most cases, will see me so credible enough to do what? To allow me to become whatever I have to become. All right. So in this case, if you are building two solutions and you are trying to, you are using some other dependencies, make sure that whatever tool you are using down there does not conflict with your superior dependencies. Okay. So those are the things you need to keep in mind. Okay. So on development, this guy requires these things. Okay? These are other dependencies here. All right. And of course, you can see the license type, MIT, and so on. Yeah. And of course, a lot of so many other things that we did not see in GitHub. And of course, you can, follow this stuff and then get it done. I already talked about this already. Then yeah, you can do it here. That's if you want to just download the entire source code or something. All right. So you can just clone or whatever you feel like doing with it. Okay. So now we do have session manager. All right. Session library installed on our application, and I did say that I did show you here where we have this require turning out to be this. Okay. I can still simply add another dependency. I can add PHP as a dependency. Of course, this needs a PHP to compile, all right? But I can choose to add it in this definition, all right, or not. It will still work well. So before we start, I would love to remove this guy. So you can see the few things that have been done with this guy. You can set prefix, okay? You can get a prefix, you can init, all right? Now, I think I did not talk about sessions lifespan, but then go and read that up. I want to see if I can add dates. Yep. So we have this. All right, so I'm going to start this out. So basically, this is how you use a session. We already have our composer directory installed and set for auto load. All right. So the next thing we do, we load the namespace. All right. We load this guy, the namespace of whatever we want to load, and then automatically we start working with the package. You can see to every package, I did show you about this. So every package has its own requirement and has its own work around it. So you just, once you pick up any package of your choice, so you look at this and then you follow the instruction, as simple as ABC. Any question? So, so we are obviously missing a key. All right. Then in the other time, so I think I'll fix that in the index. But then before then, I don't know what it is. Let me check the form and see what we are actually missing. Then. All right. So before we down, let me get this out because I don't know. Ooh. So let me check. Let me look at the form and then see why that is happening. we should have at least our form, not just. All right, we have this guy here, so I don't know why it is not being. What are we calling in our login? Views login.php. So, oh, I think I needed to pull this out. Oops. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so there we go. I have some dumb users right there. What's all this one now? All right. So that means we got our thing working fine. So the only thing that just we need to do is to change the whole setting thing. All right. So now if you look at this, if you look at the old class, so you should see that, of course, we've changed the driver. I can remove this. Let me just remove this for now and see. Lifetime. Okay, so next thing, let us pull a valid user from the DB and then possibly work with something that at least we can confirm. Let's confirm the user right then and then pull it out and then. Remember, this is the class our authentication is based on. So let me pick this guy. And of course, So that is not correct. So we are not even getting this guy called. So let's see why we are not even getting this guy called. Let's look at the login route. So why are things breaking out there? Yep. So yeah. For now, let's just allow that to be. Of course, so let me show that out. And yep. Yep. So we have some amazing thing now. So we have a ID now. We have the sessions ID, and of course we have email. We have password. Sorry, we have the user ID, we have the email, and we have password, and of course we have the agenda. So I think we should pull out something. I don't like the fact that the password is right there. Oh, okay. So let's look at this. ID. We have name. Oops. So let's put this up. Probably we'll look for a better way to handle this. So for now, so let's not waste our time. All right, so we do have that guy now. So I will just now you can do this thing. You can get you can try to get the session's ID. So let me show you something. So you can see this is the idea of the session. Now there's several ways to handle authentication. So you can store this ID like a global variable where you use this to track, all right, where the session is, which session ID or what the user is trying to do at all times. So you can do this, but I don't think we are really ready to do that now. So let's just build probably a simple web PHP application that's far much more easier for everyone to understand. So now we got these two things now done. So once you're done with whatever you're doing, so return this thing to be true. So now we will head out to database, okay? Sorry, dashboard. And of course, so you see this. So you can always come look at this and then I think we've really session gets yeah. Do. Okay. So so let's look at that. See. duh, 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 duh. Mhm. So their destroy is not. Is that the destroy is not working? Oh, sorry. So this works correctly. We can just pin this out and this should be it. But then let me look at something. So we can just walk around it and yep, 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 yep. I talked about static function the other time. Don't need this guy again. So exactly. So we shouldn't have any more session in our dashboard. Why didn't we? Why do we still have sessions? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So we don't have any more session. So here it's no. So we don't have no. What else? So this is so yep. So I think we're there. So all right. All right. You know why this guy is destroying and then resetting again.
Okay, so apologies, your trainer is going to be joining shortly. Can you add the network issue, please? Thank you.
Sorry, my listen, my sorry, my listing went off. So I share screen again shortly and then we'll continue from where we stopped. Okay, so we can start again. Okay, all right. I'm forget what we're trying to do. Let me check what we're trying to do. No, I think we're trying to log out.php. Okay, yeah, we already have PHP. What slash like that? And we should try to click on dashboard again. All right, so we have no this time. So I don't know why. Probably the package is not actually handling the whole session thing well. So I don't know why it delays before it gets removed. All right, but then since that is removed and think I commented this out, and before that, yeah, I said it. All right. So we got this guy now. We got this guy now, and of course, uh, so we got this guy, session get, and of course, this time we log in. So all right. So I cannot go back to login. So let me remove that. We're still having these issues. I don't know, this their session is not being persistent. But then why is it not really being persistent? Why is it really acting weird? For some reasons, I don't even know why their sessions are acting weird. Could this be the issue? Okay, exactly. So got it. So yeah, we got that right. So the next one is just to um right. So So we have false here because you're not logged in. Yes, so you're logged in, and of course we have true right there. So that means we are good to go. So we hit to log out and we come down to dashboard. So false. And yeah, so that works fine. That is sure proof that our code now works perfect. Okay. So the next thing is actually just to of course we can get the user here, so I can just show you. So each time, so I'll just turn off this or turn out this for now. So now, so now let's go to dashboard again. And of course, so you should see we should be routed back. And yeah, we now stay in dashboard. So let me, I don't know what the value of this guy is, but let me check what it is. The and vadump user. Okay. Yep. So of course we have this guy now. So exactly. So and yeah, this thing works just perfectly the way we wanted it. So I log out, I should be pushed out of here. And you see, next time I try to log in, so you can see now our oath works just very perfectly. So next time I want to log in, so I'm logged in now. But if I am not logged in, I can't come here. So I can say log out now. The same thing as clicking log out. And of course, I try to bypass the whole middleware and come here. So you can see I'm rerouted back each time I try to visit that page. It means that page is totally not allowing, I am not allowed to visit that page, all right? So now this thing, all right, is a different package that we install. Instead of us doing the super global session to manage all these states, we now use somebody else well-designed package, okay, this thing here to manage our session, all right? So this illustrates how to use an external package, all right? So an external package downloaded. Of course, I talked about namespaces. Every package most times always has their namespaces, okay? So you get their namespaces and automatically you get to use them just the way it is here, all right? But then before you do get to use any package, you have to read each documentation. All right, I think this is where we will actually draw the end of this class. So if there's any question, please ask. Any question? Oh, Kenneth. Yes, I was going to explain something. Now, hello, Kenneth, are you here? Hello?
Hello, yeah, I'm here.
Okay, all
Yes.
right. So we are going to, let's look at something quickly. So Kenneth was talking about me using this guy. So where is this guy again? Using template string if, okay. So index, yes. Uh, Is this the index? when we visit the dash index, and this is the index, this is the dashboard. Okay. Okay, so now there are two different ways to use if statement, okay, on templates. This is one of them. All right, so the next I can just simply do is PHP What's that problem? So of course, you know, the next thing that should be included here should be a link. All right. So this should work very fine. Yeah, so you can see visit whatever to log in. So now let's go down to the index, all right, which is the main actual index, okay? So I'll just come to the dashboard, okay? Okay, Kenneth, that's your question.
Okay, so like I think you wrote that code again. So my question there was, why do you have to? I don't know if you can go back. Why do you have to write like multiple PHP tabs for that for those lines of code when you could just like just open a tab in the first line and then close it after like the whole line.
I don't understand. Like, I don't understand.
Okay, can you go to that index code where you had that? This is first.
Yeah, here.
Yes. So here you have a an open tab for PHP and you close it right after the break bracket
Okay.
that the if statement. And then you are using a different PHP tab, open and close for these other break brackets. So I'm asking why don't you just close it at once after everything? That's the last one you have and not break it.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so look at this. Have you seen this?
Yes.
So is this understandable now? Do you understand this now?
Okay, I see it is broken, but I don't really get why it's broken.
Eh?
Okay, I see the code is broken, but I don't really get why. Why?
You have to get why, because HTML and PHP are two different stuff entirely. Okay. HTML has its own syntax and whatever and whatever. Okay. PHP is just the normal programming language that can be injected, okay, that can be used to generate HTML pages. All right. So you just do not open and close things and write things. This is just like to PHP. This is a valid keyword, but because it does not have ways to interpret it, so it becomes an invalid keyword. If I do this, it means that all these points I have to write what all valid PHP. All these points in here I have to write valid PHP. Now, if I have this and I put them the way I did put them, yeah. So if I put them the way I did put them, PHP provides me a way to do what? To write my HTML in between my statement. Okay. So if I have this condition to be executed under this place, I wouldn't have to struggle again to come and find out how I am going to be inserting my other conditions or my other stuff. Do you understand?
Okay, yes, yes, I do. Thank you.
Okay. So I think we are done. Does that answer the question perfectly, or there are still some other ones hanging?
Yeah, it does. I'm okay. I understand. Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. So, see ya. So I think I will push the code right away. So there's no point of me keeping it. So what is today's? Today we're looking at. Let me just push it right now because there is no point. There's no point of me staying in my. So yeah, so there you go. Yeah, so you have a nice day.